Ah, Connor! What a relief. You came. Allow me to introduce you to William Dawes and Robert Newman.
Your letter said John Pitcairn was here.
Aye. He's readying an assault on Lexington, where Adams and Hancock have taken shelter. After that, he will march on Concord, hoping to destroy our weapons and supplies. You must help us.
Only tell me where to find him, and I will put a stop to this.
He has dozens, if not hundreds, of soldiers at his command. You cannot hope to match him by yourself. But fear not, for you will not have to. We have an entire army of our own, merely awaiting the order to take up arms.
Then you must call upon them.
Indeed. You and I cross the Charles River and rouse the boys. William, I need you to take the overland route and do the same. Robert, I need you up in Christchurch. Light the signal. 2 lanterns, our enemy comes by sea. No time for dawdling, my friend. We have lives to save. Come on.
You just sound like you possession him. Oh my god. Don't tread on me, Snick. Don't tread on me, Snick.
Huh. They've only left a single horse. We'll have to ride together. Ah! You take the reins, I'll navigate. Quickly, Connor, get on the horse! I'll guide you towards those we need to alert. Follow my directions, and we'll be done in no time. Yes, this is exactly where we need to be. Is everything all right, my friend?
I'm just climbing the tree.
Get back on the horse, Connor.
Maybe I can jump from up here.
Connor?
No idea.
Connor?
Thank God it was that direction.
What are you doing? Keep going! Go right, Connor! Yes, this is exactly where we need to be. Keep going! Yes, this is it. This is the way. This way, Connor! Redcoats. What are they doing here?
They must be scouts.
Be careful, Connor. We mustn't let them warn the others. I have made this crossing 12 times. Why is everything suddenly so foreign? Pressure must be getting to me. Left! Left! Go left up here. Go left up here. Go left up here. Keep going! To the left, Connor! To the left, Connor! Left! Go left up here. Yes! This is it! This is the way! Yes! This is it! This is the way! Yes, this is exactly where we need to be. What are you doing?
I thought it was Ricky's house. That may be it.
To the left, Connor! Might be safer if we approach the houses on foot. This is it! You have got the right place! Let everyone know that the regulars march for Lexington and Concord. The British are coming! Back in the saddle, my friend! We have more people to warn. We are right on course! This way, Connor! Keep going! This way, Connor! Excellent! We are right on course! Yes, this is exactly where we need to be. Yes, this is exactly where we need to be. Go left up here. Keep going! Left! Wouldn't surprise me if we ran into more trouble. Stay alert. Go left up here.
If it was the Wi-Fi shows up.
Go left up here. To the left, Connor! Left! To the left, Connor! I believe we are on course. To the left, Connor! To the right, Connor! To the right! Go right, Connor! Turn right! Go right, Connor! Careful, Connor. There might be other scouts around. I have made this crossing 12 times. Why is everything suddenly so foreign? Pressure must be getting to me. Go left up here. Go left up here. To the left, Connor! Go left up here. Left! Did you hear that? Could be redcoats. Careful. To the right, Connor! Yes, this is exactly where we need to be. I believe we are on course. Yes, this is it. This is the way. Is everything all right, my friend? Here we are. Best to continue on foot. Spread the word. The regulars are coming out. At once!
I think this next one there'll be regulars in the building.
Left! Yes! This is it! This is the way! To the right, Connor! To the right! Go right, Connor! Yes, this is exactly where we need to be. To the right, Connor! To the right! Go right, Connor! Not here, Connor. This way, Connor! Might be safer if we approach the houses on foot. This is it! You have got the right place! The regulars are coming. Here! We're here! Get them!
Maybe they're not coming to you.
We need to lose them. Faster! We need to get away from them!
But I'm okay.
Make sure none of them get away! That was much too close for comfort. Let us take care to avoid any further surprises. Find a way to get rid of them, Connor. Find a way to get rid of them, Connor. To the left, Connor. To the right, Connor. To the right. To the right, Connor. To the right. Yes, this is it. This is the way.
It's not the right building.
We will never finish in time if we go by foot.
Is he not that building?
Is everything all right, my friend?
Oh. It's bigger than I thought it was.
Is everything all right, my friend? Yama. Is everything all right, my friend? Yama. Connor? This is it. You have got the right place. Where the devil is he?
Are you sure we are in the right place?
Oh, sure, I'm sure. Prescott?
Evening, gents.
Listen, the regulars are out. You need to rally your men. And, put on some trousers.
At once.
Welcome to Lexington, Connor. Now let's find Hancock and Adams. No sign of Dawes. I hope he's all right.
Oh, Connor. Good to see you.
You need to leave. The Redcoats are coming.
Aye, so Williams told us. Let them conduct their little search. They'll find nothing.
You don't understand. Pitcairn intends to kill you.
I'm afraid it's true.
I suppose we have no choice then but to go. What of you three?
Dawes and I will continue on to Concord. Connor, it's best you stay here and help our man John Parker hold the town. It'll give us time to spread the word.
Stand your ground, men! Don't fire! Unless fired upon! But if they mean to have a war, let it begin here!
Pitcairn!
Disperse, you damn rebels! Lay down your arms and disperse! What the deuce are you doing? Hold your position! Cravens! Traitors!
They are not coming back. You will have to make do with those who remain.
Don't you lecture me on up. Return fire! Return fire! You need to get to Concord and warn the others. Show this to whoever leads there. Should be a man by the name of James Barrett. Go on now! Come on, we'll meet up with the others in Concord! Get moving, men! We've little time! Stick together, boys, and keep the pace! To Concord, lads! Help! What's happening? Get out! Everyone run! They're taking prisoners! Run!
They've taken my brother, poor old Robert! We need to do something!
I've got a surprise for those lobster backs!
Blood's been spilled in Lexington, and there's more to come. The regulars are on the march.
You don't say. Then why do you think I'm men up here? Go home, or you get yourself killed. Have enough to worry about without some green boy looking to play it hero.
I can vouch for him.
John Parker as well. Where's Revere?
Captured.
What?
Fear not. That man's no stranger to sticky situations. He'll be fine. I'm sure.
You ladies finished gossiping? Parker seems to believe you're not completely useless, so I suppose there's a thing or two you might be able to help with. When the fighting starts, we'll need to hold those positions there. They're critical to the defense of Concord. Good boys. Not used to soldiering, they need some with the experience to direct them. That's something you can do. You'd best be telling the truth.
You have my word.
Then I suppose all that's left to do is wait.
Sir! Mount the barricades!
No! Ensure my men hold those positions. If the Red Devils break through, we're finished.
What would you have me do?
Listen carefully. The Redcoats will form firing lines. Order the men to shoot just before the line is ready. Too soon and they'll miss their targets. Too late, and the enemy will open fire first.
Understood.
And if any of those bastards make it through, engage them. You must keep my men alive.
Prepare yourselves. Go!
Yeah. That's all I meant to do.
Fire! Make ready! Fire now! Hold fire! Wait for my signal.
Make ready! Go! Wait for the signal! Prepare yourselves! Go! Make ready! Fire! Prepare yourselves. Wait for the signal. Go! Hold fire! Prepare yourself. Fire! Hold fire! Open fire! Open fire! Prepare yourself! Fire now! Wait for the signal! Wait for the signal! Shoot! Wait for the signal! Wait for the signal! Open fire! Wait for the signal! Prepare yourselves! Open fire! Make ready! Hold fire! Fire now! Hold fire! Fire! Wait for my fire! Wait for the signal!
Fall back! Fall back! We did it! They're turning tail!
Takes a true monster to do something like this. At least they're gone.
I should have struck when I had the chance. Do you know where Pitcairn could have gone?
Back into the withered bosom of the British, no doubt. So that he may regroup and plan his next atrocity.
I need to find him. Every day I wait, more will suffer.
Chin up, friend. Many who should have died today now live because of you.
And what of them?
We do the best we can with what we've got.
It is not enough.
It never is.
Realize they don't have any dress shoes either.
Oh, that's what I was
I was gonna say, can we like go shopping or something?
Take your shoe shopping.
Because I wore those.
Get your shoes for your birthday.
I wore those slip-on dress shoes from forever ago because I just needed something. And I was like, no one will notice. No one noticed. And I'm sitting there, and Gabby comes up and she's like, "I'll give you a pair of shoes."
For the support of the glorious cause. I beg they will accept my most cordial thanks for this distinguished testimony of their approbation. But lest some unlucky event should happen, unfavorable to my reputation, I beg it may be remembered by every gentleman in the room that I, this day, declare with utmost sincerity, I do not think myself equal to the command I am honored with.
Truly, there
As
is
to
no
pay,
man better
sir,
suited
I
to the
beg
task.
leave to assure
Really?
the Congress that
I
as
can
no
think of several.
pecuniary consideration could have
Charles
taken me to have
Lee.
accepted this arduous employment at the
Do I
expense of
know
my
you?
domestic ease
I would
and
not expect
happiness.
you to remember.
I do
Come,
not wish
Connor.
to make
There's
any
someone I
profit
want you to
from it.
meet.
I will keep an exact account of my expenses.
Sorry to pull you away
Those
like
I
that,
doubt
but
not they will
the last
discharge,
thing we need
and
is
that
the
is
two
all
of
I
you
desire.
coming to blows. Connor, allow me to introduce you to our newly appointed Commander-in-Chief, George Washington.
Ah, so you're the one who saved Sam and John at Lexington.
It was the Patriots who did that. I merely lent support.
As humble as he is brave. We could use more men like you. I'm sorry, but if you'll excuse me, I should attend to Charles over there. He looks none too happy about being passed over for command. It was good to meet you, Connor.
Tell me you have news of Pitcairn.
I'm told he's taken shelter in Boston, where he's guarded by 1,000 redcoats. The only way you're gonna get him is if we draw him out. Lucky for you, we're launching an offensive against the city in order to do just that. Israel Putnam has been given command of our forces. Present this to him and he'll provide whatever aid you require. You'll find him at the encampment on Bunker Hill.
You have my thanks.
No need. It's the least I could do. Pitcairn's a dangerous man. The sooner we're rid of him, the better.
I would say the same of Charles Lee.
Now that's an altogether different beast. Let us leave it for another day. Best you head to Boston, Connor.
Stop it.
It's a mission. Oh. Okay, what? God dang it. Let's see. Okay, what?
He was 8 months in the Kentucky frontier, trapping and skinning elk. Well along my third bale when they came upon us. No less than a dozen Shawnee hunters had us surrounded at the point of musket and arrow. My bush partner froze up stiff. The fear chilled me the same, but I managed to muster what little Shawnee I was knowing. The leader spoke too quick, but I gathered we was poaching, having crossed into their territory a month or so hence. Their musket barrels stared us down, the heads of their arrows smiling sharp at our backs. I bumbled a proposition and busted Shawnee. Our full piece, my 3 bales, and my partner's 2 less a half, in exchange for us quitting the Shawnee bush on our own legs. Leader nods to his boys. They load up our take and start back into the trees. The honcho stays a spell longer, just staring right through us with his 2 black eyes. And then he was gone. We picked up, set back east the way we came. Months of profit lost, but our own hides intact. Never saw the Shawnee again, but I know they was following us. I could feel their eyes on our backs, clear to North Carolina.
What was the point of that? It's a bit full.
Hold and state your business!
I'm looking for Israel Putnam.
On whose orders?
Samuel Adams.
Follow me.
Usually follow me means walk behind you, not road me into a loading screen. Okay.
This is not Bunker Hill.
Aye, it's Briggs. There's been some disagreement as to where we should encamp.
Any news from Boston?
The Tories aren't moving, and any time we try to press them, we lose a dozen men. I think Putnam and the others plan to assemble artillery on these hills. A good shelling might make the Redcoats rethink their strategy.
And what of John Pitcairn?
That bastard's the cagiest of the bunch. He's appeared time to time to taunt us, so send regards by way of cannon fire. It's all right, though. He'll have what's coming to him soon enough. Putnam's just up ahead. You can't miss him.
I don't care much for your gentlemen. We should be building on Bunker Hill. Breed's is closer to the city, but it is also closer to their artillery.
Here's our home screen.
I rest my case. I'm going back to Bunker Hill. Good day, gentlemen.
General Putnam.
What?
I'm looking for John Pitcairn. I was told you would be able to help me find him.
He's tucked away inside that city with no reason to be. As long as that ship continues its assault, we'll never flush him out.
But if the ship was silenced...
Oh, then might be forced to get off his arse and come forward.
Fly this flag to signal my success.
And I shall speak fondly of you at your funeral.
Say they're ready if you know. Nope, already failed that.
Is this like your stream?
Yeah. I have one viewer, it's myself on my phone. This is Assassin's Creed 3.
Oh, okay. I've never played this one.
Yeah, they just remastered, which is just came out on Friday.
Oh, damn.
And originally came out in 2012.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's like the last time I played it, pretty much, was when it released. No, god dang it. I'm trying to beat it by Wednesday.
Oh, shit.
And I think there's 12 sequences in it, and I'm at 7 right now. Like maybe halfway through 7.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I failed pretty much all the side objectives. That one.
Dude.
They want to beat it by Wednesday because that's when the Borderlands 1 remaster comes out.
Oh, wow. Then you're gonna play that?
Yeah. That came out in 10 years ago, first Borderlands.
Wow,
October 2009. And, yeah, I actually never beat that one, to be honest. Like, I got very close to the end of it, but I would need to grind for more XP and stuff to have been able to get to the final boss. And I didn't, and never beat it.
The enemy is mounted. Enemy trouble. They've better numbers, you say. Better weapons, better training. But I do not fear. And neither should you. For what they have in material, they lack in conviction and care. But not us. We have discipline. We have order. And most importantly, we have passion. We believe. So maintain vigilance. Preserve your ammo. Ensure a proper line of sight. And above all else, men, do not fire until you see the whites of their eyes.
There's that quote.
There it is, yeah.
Somebody's day class.
Well, I'll be damned. You did it.
That was quite a speech.
Lies, all of it, I'm afraid. Still, such words have carried us thus far.
And what of Pickpocket?
He's left Boston, as I said he would, and set up camp on Molten Hill. There's no good way to get at him. Not with that maelstrom growing down below.
I think this is...
I suppose you could circle around.
Is one of like the main guys you have to kill. One of the side objectives of like killing them is to use a rope dart. If you like in a tree branch and you throw it at people and you jump backwards, you hang them from the tree.
That's twice today you proposed the impossible.
Yeah. I want to say it's one of the objectives in this, but you'd hang him from a flagpole. I think I want to say it's killing this main guy that I'm going after right now. I'm not sure.
I expect an apology on my return.
Hey, do you like my text at the bottom?
You have to be
Okay, that. Yeah, I already felt the objective. Cross the battlefield without taking damage. I'm gonna say this is like one of the trailers where he's running across the belt. Oh god. Yeah, I hear. Think I regen health? Just a bit. Also, may quit my rope dart just in case there's this mission. And my health is not going up, that's fine. God.
Yeah.
I'll walk out from the lock as soon as it's fired. It's said like not to fire or run after volleys, so I'm assuming that's a volley?
Yeah.
Like all those, okay. I should have just stopped it right there. Yeah. And this, all this yellow isn't helping at all. Yeah, and yeah, climbing trees is was introduced in this one, I think. Yeah, at the beginning of the game, you play as this character's dad, and that was only like 2 hours, no, 4 hours of the game, I think. Yeah, 2-3 hours of the game, and you start playing as this guy. And yeah, but like, with this character, like the character you play at the beginning, this character's dad, he can't climb in the trees and stuff. But this one can. Like, yeah, he's like half Native American. Yeah, like.
That's why he has like the headdress.
Well, I mean, this is one of the outfits you can get for him. Okay, that didn't work out. Just kill him. Die. Hey, that's what I like about this game. Once you kill someone, you can just chain these. So,
why did you do this?
To protect Adams and Hancock and
the
those
side
they
objective for
serve.
him was just
You meant to kill
jumping
them.
down and killing him, dropping detective, which I did not do at
I
all.
wanted only to parley. There was so much to discuss, to explain. You put an end to that now.
If you speak true, then I will carry your last words to them.
They must lay down their arms. They must stop this war.
Why them and not the Redcoats?
Do you not think we asked the same question of the British? These things take time. And it would have succeeded had you let me play my part.
Part of the puppeteer.
Or better, we hold the strings on another.
No, the strings should be severed. All should be free.
And we should live forever on castles in the sky. You wield your blade like a man, but your mouth like a child. And more will die now. Because of that.
Sahoju jäneremi o teenam da settakwe. Tini o ne jaho teena tam da settakwe.
Yep. Yeah, oh.
How dare you sneak up on me like that? Why don't you just go out there and just help this camp retreat? Don't ever do that again, you hear me? God damn it!
General Putnam.
You live.
The same cannot be said for Pitcairn.
Well done, I suppose. But it matters little now. I'm ordering a full retreat. We have lost too many in exchange for too little. If the Tories want this hill so badly, let them have it. Boston is the true prize.
We have a bigger problem.
What do you mean? This can't be right. It says they plan to murder Washington.
Oh shit.
New sequence 7 done.
Oh.
got none of those side
That's
objectives.
alright.
Yeah, I haven't been doing great with those recently. Yeah, so I'm probably going to transfer into out of the animated real world right now for this, I'm assuming.
My enemy is tenacious.
Maybe not.
When money failed them, they took to force.
There's a few times that happens throughout the story where you get kicked out to
George
continue.
Washington now rallies the colonists and their march towards
Like once
freedom
or
begins in
you
earnest.
can get out of it any
The
time.
Templars now want him dead. They seek to reshape this land into something cold and ordered, something soulless. And he is an obstacle. I must save him, that his cause can flourish and my people remain safe. But the more I prod, the greater the chance I am
Naruto
discovered
you'll
and lost
get.
the revolution. In their eyes, the assassins are gone and scattered, no longer a threat. But I fear they will soon discover the truth, and me along with it. I must tread carefully.
How fares the hunt, Connor?
There is progress, but I worry it is not enough.
You must strike where you need it most. What if you pursued Charles Lee and your father? What then of Paul Revere and the soldiers at Lexington?
Soldiers? There were no soldiers in those towns, only men and women who were forced to defend themselves.
Is this not why you fight? To protect your people? Your struggle is the colonist struggle. In helping one, you help the other.
Encouraging words from one who thought mine a fool's errand.
Make no mistake, I still do. But I can't help but feel some pride in your success.
And why should I give you any credit?
Then don't. But first, return the robe and the blade and the darts and all of the years of training and knowledge I have bestowed upon you. Return these, and then your words may have some merit.
Or you could just admit that you were wrong.
Hey.
Sure, please, you've killed 2 men. One more salesman than soldier. You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that to impress me.
Is that so, old man? Or perhaps we should step outside. I will gladly demonstrate how easily I could travel.
Connor, this is Benjamin Talmadge. His father was one of us, no need for secrecy. I think he has something he wants to say.
Achilles tells me you've uncovered a plot to murder the commander-in-chief.
Yes, but I have only false starts and dead ends to show for it.
Not anymore, my friend. Thomas Hickey's your man, and I aim to help you catch him.
How?
I'll explain on the way. You and I are going to New York.
Finally. Yeah, that's like...
New York. Let's see.
It's one of the bigger areas in the game. Like, this is like a sort of hub area where you can upgrade some stuff, sort of. And then there's Boston, which is not where I just was. There's more of a side area for, I don't want to say just that mission. You have a quest to fist fight a guy in New York. I got that, like, either last sequence or sequence 6. In this one, you should find a bear somewhere. Yeah. See New York side. Just gonna go here. I'm just gonna see if I trying to do like the homestead missions and stuff to like upgrade that for better stuff. It doesn't show you where new missions are until you load into the area, which is kind of annoying. So I give out a exit without here. It doesn't show the yellow thing here anymore. It only, yeah, it only shows in your current area. Like this mission up here. No? Why? That's only one. Yeah. There we go.
Oh! Stop on you! Oh my god. Thanks for showing that, Simon. Sorry. I was going to the bank, returning videotapes.
Anytime they ask what his alibi was,
yeah,
he's like, that was. No, they went to the bank and like took more than word. Any word from Ryan? Did you see anything? So, I re-downloaded Tinder, but to look for people to take pictures of it. Which is, yeah. And, you get to meet people, speak, should be fun. But, and some, this girl in it, Jules, she does it for hairstyling. So I'm like, I'll just do it. First person to match with is Hannah Kircher. And it's her saying, your first profile picture is you. Because I put a picture up and then I put pictures of people, like pictures I have. Right. And I said I'm the guy in the first picture. So the smart photo thing was on. So it was Catherine, and I'm like, oh my god. But I fixed it. I thought I was like, do anything, right? I have no idea.
Goodbye. Now what do I do for this mission? There's nothing.
Yama.
It stands upright as a man, but its whole body is covered in a thick pelt.
Let's skip this. Yeah, I'm not going all the way up there. do that. And it's full. And God, it's lagging.
So what is your stake in all this?
Same as yours. Peace, stability. A land in which all might live side by side. Free and equal.
Why not join the Brotherhood, then?
My father was an assassin. Quite good at his job, too, as I understand it. But I hope to have children someday. It's hard to live in two worlds at the same time. So, I chose to live in one.
I understand.
I still contribute as I can. That's why we're here now.
What can you tell me of Thomas Hickey?
He has been running a counterfeiting ring in the city. Locate the source of his operation, and we can have him arrested. He cannot harm the commander. He is in prison.
Do you know where he is?
Exactly. But I have an idea where we can begin the search. There are rumors of bad bills being circulated here. No doubt they come from Thomas.
What are you up to? This isn't money. It's colored paper. You've cheated me for the last time. Guards!
miles away. The guards is onto us. How? What happened? Dan Shopkeep caught me out. Brought the guards, but I gave him the slip.
Boss is gonna be mad.
Not so mad as if I'd got caught. Besides, we've got most everything we need for the job now anyway.
Best go tell him. I'll warn the others.
Telling you it's not.
Boss wants everyone back.
Says we strike tonight. Be worried about that business with the guards. I'm telling you, it's nothing. I haven't had a spot of trouble since I slipped away. Of course, I'm taking care of the distance. We'll be heroes. The ones who ended all this talk of revolution. They'll set us up like kings. Nah, revolution. Bunch of troublemakers looking to upset the apple cart. There's some...
Forgetting it. You have a choice of what you do there. Get all.
Boss wants everyone back at the shop.
We strike too. We worry about the business with the guards. Never spotted trouble since I stepped away. Of course, I'm taking care to keep the distance.
If your joints excruciate, ears sanguinate, or feet distend and tumefy, you have but one new and miraculous...
Boss.
As your
Fuck you. It's bullshit. You gonna start talking again, or... Fuck off.
Whether you're a farmer with a bumper crop or an overstocked merchant, you'll appreciate the difference with Janssen's intercity carting. We also run sleds in winter. The recent storms have caused severe mudslides in low-lying areas across the river. Captain Alfred.
Okay.
What's this?
Thomas Hickey?
Might be. What's it to you? Huh. Ain't supposed to be none of your kind left. Suppose I'd best be rectifying that then. Get him!
There's another one! Grab him!
You get away from there! That's my money!
Okay, never mind, I killed him. Again, I think I would have. Because those pretty much I killed the other guy. Ow.
Get away from there! That's my money!
Look, I rope darted him towards me.
I'll kill you!
I did nothing.
Be still. You will do no more harm.
You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about.
Washington's the only thing keeping the Continental Army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom.
Wrong, boyo. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee, and then...
You are both under arrest!
Oh, well, we were just having a scrap, officer.
Ain't nothing wrong with two men settling their differences the old-fashioned way. Can't we come to a...
Quiet! What are the charges?
Counterfeiting!
I had nothing to do with that.
Course not!
Listen, there are more important things at stake here. This man is planning to...
Dicks. Oh, off to prison. Nope, I'm in prison.
You missed me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then Washington is safe.
True. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned. Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
Hi, Dada.
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What are you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
Can't get up. Let's figure get up.
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sneaky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even taught me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth or I shut it for you.
Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
I think I would rather hold it in.
Get up!
Where are we going?
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit. What are you looking at, half-breed? You not understand English? That it? Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps
Didn't
he can
think I'd
help.
be able to kill him. I'm just doing it. Could. That felt like it, I don't know. Okay, Nick, well, listen
I should
here.
try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me. Mason Weems?
Could be.
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
A shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules?
Nope. This guy doesn't care.
Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor. Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
You're serious, aren't you?
Like I said, honest man.
Very well. It's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. That loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
Okay. It's a bit annoying. You what? Okay. Yeah, there's a good down there. That's annoying. Very, very annoying. Go down there. Go here. Go here.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
You might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
Let me find it. Good fuck. What the fuck? I don't understand this at all. Fuck. Why?
Fancy yourself a troublemaker, eh? Some time in the pits to cool your blood.
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization, thieves and scoundrels.
Hey. You realize it's good right there.
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
Well, Podium's supposed to not get detected at all. Didn't see that objective. Is it this one or no? Wait, how do you expect me to do this? It's clearly not him.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on and on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, The child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. Ah, but what's done is done.
It's good third time getting knocked out in like an hour. Finally, a false organization. Took the first one with string.
Up! Up with you! I said get up! Walk! Bye now!
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going-away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough! Keep moving!
I heard that assassin noise. God damn it. Trying to see who that was, and of course it's blocked out by a friend right now. Achilles.
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Right there.
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what he gets you. A pine box and little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what Darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go!
Easy kill.
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool to give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
At ease, men! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero! Oh, the General can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Now, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But we've come this far. Well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearned for freedom, but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you?
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
And for the support of his...
We must now all hang together.
Yes, we must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Everything all right? Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us. Where to?
Brazil.
No. That's fun. I'm a wanted man in Brazil.
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside. Copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Now to find a ticket.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
Certo, pode entrar. Bilhete, por favor.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Não posso deixar entrar sem bilhete.
Nope, not going that way.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Você viu este homem? Chame a segurança imediatamente, Sylvie.
Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse. Look out!
Great. They've set up a checkpoint.
Stick close to the crowd and you should be okay. Or don't let...
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Você viu este homem?
Your target's definitely in the
Chame a
VIP area.
segurança
The
imediatamente,
entrance
Sylvie.
is at the end of this concourse.
Estamos procurando opções. Se ver algo suspeito, imediatamente.
Great. They've set up a checkpoint.
I'm telling you, there's definitely a way to get past it. Try going around. Stick close to the crowd and you should be okay. Or look for a way around it.
Seriously, what is the deal with stadiums and piss troughs? It's disgusting. And who thought they were a good idea?
Yeah.
I don't even see a stall in here. What if I have to take a dump?
Yeah, please just mute the microphone if you do.
Looks like I'm close. Shit. Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight here. Don't let them see you. Watch your back, they're on you.
Como assim? Trabalho aqui há 15 anos e nunca vi nada como isso. Quem vocês pensam que são?
Sugiro abaixar o tom de voz.
Olha, aconteceu só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse. Só aconteceu. Sinto muito.
Sente muito! Ela é minha irmã, cara! A porra da minha irmãzinha!
A gente se ama.
Almost there, Justin. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Make this cross.
Hey!
Hurry, Desmond.
Stop screaming!
If he gets away with the artifact, we're screwed. You can't let that happen.
That was easy.
Better move. Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
No, it's not this way, it's... Oh god. I think it's over here now. Yeah. Okay. Why? Why? Very first time I was doing this jumping, it went fine. Whenever Diagon was last stream or 2 streams ago, I don't know. Here we go. Oh god.
Wonder what stories the temple will tell me today.
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be daft.
I don't know, maybe they were sleeping or something and we woke them. Some kind of cryogenics? Or hibernation? I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
I'm more concerned about what it will be like if we don't.
Salvation. They found a way. Too late for them, but not for you. Sealed to protect it. Though now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell.
So these giant stairs that popped up. Okay. Over here.
Approached. One that was dark and cold. It would consume us. For we were flesh, and flesh is frail. Though suits and shields might offer comfort, such adornments would not suffice. Not to save us all. So we sought to change what we were. In this manner, we might thrive in a world made poisonous. It was Aita who volunteered to see if it might be done. Aita, my husband, my love. In the end, it changed him, ruined him. He was made a prisoner of the machines. The body might survive, but his mind became brittle to the touch. He begged me for release, for days, for weeks, for months. I pleaded with him to give us time to find another way. But there wasn't one. Not for him. Not for us. What is consciousness but a series of electrical impulses? And the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak. In time, it decays and crumbles into dust. We asked ourselves then, what if it might be replaced with something stronger? Something better. So we forged a new vessel, one that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter. But to leave required something more, something wrong. And so this too they abandoned. I wonder if were they right to turn away?
Oh, unbelievable.
What's up?
Your politicians are constantly referencing the Founding Fathers and insisting they must have been in support of one thing or another. I have never seen such a blatant disregard for history.
That's just typical political propaganda.
It's also dishonest and delusional. How can anyone claim to know what these people wanted based off scraps of paper and wishful thinking?
They're looking for intent. What these men envision for our country and its future.
Idealistic and unlikely. I don't think most of your presidents and senators and judges care what the founders thought. They just want to know how they can bend old words to achieve modern goals. Who cares if they were deists or theists or wanted a central bank? Why do people need the validation? What should matter is what you, as an individual, believe, and why you believe it. What, are we so insecure that we have to find 18th century letters to validate our beliefs? Oh, look, Mum, a dead man agreed with me. Maybe. If you transpose the letters in his shopping list, you can plainly see he was on my side.
Jesus, Sean. It's a cynical way to look at it.
Doesn't make it less true. I keep trying to understand how men like Washington and Jefferson dedicate their lives to the pursuit of liberty and equality, yet have no problem owning slaves. It's hypocritical in the extreme, and your history books make only passing mention of the subject, as if it were of little consequence.
They had a war to win. Country's future to secure. How could they deal with all these issues at the same time?
Spoken like a true apologist. We hear it today, too, that matters of civil rights and equality must wait. There are conflicts to settle, economies to salvage. What do any of these things matter if the people are not free and equal? All of them. I wish there was a way for us to share what we learned from the Animus with others. Imagine being able to accurately answer questions about the past. Or experience lost civilizations.
But how would you cite it? We can't just reveal the machine's existence to the world.
Why not?
Desmond's right. It would be dangerous. And we still haven't found a way to manage the bleeding effect.
Maybe when we're done saving the world, we can look into it.
Even if we do manage to stave off the apocalypse, it's not like the Templars are simply going to disappear. I suspect our fight will continue long after this latest battle is finished. Oh, look at the time. What doesn't time fly? Look, I think it's best we get you back in the Animus, hmm? Come on, chop chop. We need to find that key, Desmond. It's not going to happen with you out here, is it?
Rebecca, how are you? Nope, she just disappeared. Never mind.
So, what's the latest? Learn anything interesting while you were exploring?
They were working on some weird stuff towards the end. Trying to engineer new bodies and store their minds inside computers.
Failure after failure. It must have been hard for them.
I worry about it too. I mean, they say there's something in here that'll help us. But what is it? Why is it locked up if it's exactly what we need?
I don't know. Maybe it's dangerous. Maybe they wanted to make sure only you could reach it.
That's the other question. What makes me so special?
I guess we'll know once we open the door. Hey, I hope it's not uncomfortable for me to ask, but what happened with Lucy?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's fine. I really don't know. I was talking to my dad about it. It's hard to say. I mean, Juno definitely took control, but I think I agreed to it on some level. I think I let her in. No. That's not right. It wasn't her. Not exactly. It was more like a program. Does that sound weird? It showed me things.
What'd you see?
That if I didn't stop Lucy, Abstergo would get the apple, and we'd all be dead.
I still don't understand why she turned on us.
I'm sure she thought she was doing the right thing.
I gotta get back to work. You might want to do the same. Sorry, Desmond. A little busy right now.
What happened with him?
Look at that! I found a third power source.
Already?
It
Oh, no.
popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Winter approaches. The air is still and sharp with grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor!
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
Oh, I forgot to read emails. Well, not really read them, I just skim through them. What was that?
I'm not one for sailing, but I know...
Wait. I'm trying to find homestead missions I could do for the next stream. Might be, I don't know, a couple hours, maybe. I don't know. Here we go. Here's one. There's a Bandit Girl DLC mission. There's Andrew here. And I might be back in a couple hours or so. We shall see.